Most important person in your life.
Over his, what if he has children?
Yeah, I would prefer him not to have children.
But you have 2 kids, so he can't have kids?
If they're grown, like my kids are grown.
Okay, your kids are grown, so if he has grown kids,
that's fine.
Okay, now back to my original question.
He still needs to make me feel like I'm the most important person in his life.
So you want to feel more important than his own children?
Yes.
Would he be more important than your children?
No.
What's up, everyone? This is O'Neal Panton with another episode of Staying Fresh Every Day. And today, Kendra D is interviewing a woman. And she said she will only date man who makes over $300K. She has to be important to you than your children. I don't know what to tell you guys about this, but let's dive into the video and check it out now.
Hi.
Hi, what's your name?
My name is Ella.
Ella, where are you calling us from?
I'm calling from Seattle, Washington.
Seattle, Washington. How old are you?
I'm 40.
40? Good. What do you do for a living?
I am a vlogger.
Why was you hesitant to tell me that?
Because it's private.
So you don't want people to know?
Well, it's incognito. So my vlog, it's like you can't tell that it's me intentionally.
Okay. So that's what you do for a living, though?
Yes.
Oh, so you don't want to tell us more about it because you want to keep your anonymous.
Exactly.
Okay. Ella, you said Seattle, Washington?
Yes.
Seattle, Washington. 40, you have any kids?
I have 2.
2 kids. How old are your children?
23 and one will be 18 on Christmas.
Okay, same man?
No.
She have 2 kids by different baby daddies. That's kind of a red flag for her. But you know what? Let's get more into the video. We're not going to judge no one because they have kids or because they have kids by 2 different men. So let's not judge that. Let's see what this sister is all about. Let's continue the video.
What kind of man you looking for, honey?
I'm not gonna say that this guy has to be extremely exclusive to me, but I definitely have to feel like I'm the most important person in your life.
So you're open to him having other women as long as you're the main girl?
No, I need to feel like I'm the most important person in your life. So if you can accomplish seeing other people while still making it so, I feel like I'm the most important person in your life, then yeah, have at it.
Most important person as in the females he's dating or just overall?
Overall, the most important person in your life.
Over his, what if he has children?
Yeah, I would prefer him not to have children.
But you have 2 kids, so he can't have kids?
If they're grown, like my kids are grown.
Okay, your kids are grown, so if he has grown kids,
that's fine.
Okay, now back to my original question.
He still needs to make me feel like I'm the most important person in his life.
So you want to feel more important than his own children?
Yes.
You lost your mind?
Will he be more important than your children?
No. But I'm going to...
Is she crazy? How she's gonna be more important than the man kids? I don't know what's going on with these modern women, man. This woman is 40 years old and she wanna be more important. And I bet you she's gonna wanna be more important than his mother and his father. How are you gonna be more important than the man kids? What's wrong with this story right here? Why do she feel like she have this privilege? Why? Because she have the cookies? Because she have the candies and every man want the candies? She's 40 years old. What is she talking about? Let's get more into the video.
Make him feel like he is.
Girl, now look. I'm gonna allow you to speak and put out there in the universe, but that's a crazy as hell request to say that a man needs to make you feel more important than the people he brought into this planet. And you just said yourself he would not be more important than your children.
What?
So you don't think that's kind of crazy to say I need to be...
See, this is what you're not listening.
Exactly what Kendra G is saying. She sound illusional. She sound crazy. How you want to be important? And then she asks her, is her kids are going to be more important than the guy? Basically, she's saying, yes, her kid's going to be more important, but he's going to feel like he's important. So she's there, she's contradicting herself to me, because how you want to be important than a man, kids? Let's get more into the video, because this sister is cuckoo.
Because I didn't say I have to be more important. I said he needs to make me feel.
But
like,
why? Why do you have to feel
like
more important than his own children?
I just
his mama. So you gotta be more important. So you gotta be more important than his mama too.
I just don't want his mama or his children to be an issue in our relationship. That's what I mean by
He's
that.
just meeting you. This man, you about to meet him for the first time. Whenever you meet him, these people been with him his whole entire life, and you need to jump the line before his mama and his kids as an importance in his life.
If we're in a relationship together, you separate yourself from your previous relationships, and we are one, and that's what I want.
Who got the divorce in your last relationship? You or your husband?
I did.
Why did you want a divorce?
I told you why.
Tell me again.
He was addicted to meth.
Oh, okay. He was on something.
Yes.
Ooh, okay. Let's keep going, Ella Child. Does he have to make a certain amount of money?
Yes. Over 6 figures.
Over 6 figures? That's a millionaire.
Yeah, that was great.
Okay, so are you saying he has to be a millionaire, or are you saying he has to be high 6 figures?
High 6 figures, yes.
What's the lowest 6 figures you would date?
300,000.
She wants a high value.
So I'm assuming you normally date men in this category.
Yes.
So
300,000? Is she out of her mind? She's 40 years old. She wants a high value man making 300,000 probably a year. Let me tell y'all something. A man who making $300,000 a year, he have option. He have big option. And I'm going to tell you this. He ain't gonna settle for no chicks that 40 years old. He's not gonna do that unless she's real special and he sees something in her. But a man who's making that type of money, he's gonna take this woman, she's 40 years old with 2 kids. Is she nuts? Let me tell you something. Think about it like this. A man who makes that type of money, he's rare. It's like you walking down the street, right? And you find a $100 bill on the street. That's rare. You could walk down the street all day long and find a penny on the floor. Right? So a $100 bill is rare to find on the street. So those type of men who making 300,000 or $1 million a day or $1 million a year, those guys are rare. And those guys are already been spoken for by other high value women. She's 40 years old, y'all, and she's talking like this. She's out of her mind. She's crazy. Let's get back into the video.
But what's going on with them?
I haven't settled for anyone.
What's been the issues?
They are not meeting all my requirements.
Okay. So Ella, you're fine. Like if
she haven't settled for none of those guys because she never dated those guys before. She never dated those high value men before. Because those guys, they don't play. They're not playing no games. So let's get back into the video.
If you don't find a guy to fit everything, you'll be okay with being by yourself, it sounds like.
Yes. I have so many vibrators.
Say again?
I have lots of toys.
You have lots of toys. Okay, so you're willing to either you get what you desire or you'll stick with your toys. And
you hear what she said? She said she have a vibrator. She have lots of toys. That's what she said. So that means she's gonna die alone. Because her market price is too high. She's 40 years old. Her market price is too high. We guys are the consumer. Her price is so high. So it's like she's on the shelf and she's selling for $1 million. and she really worth $20,000. So guys gonna look at it and say, I'm not gonna buy that for $1 million and she's worth $20,000. You understand? That's the way how guys think. And a lot of these women, they need to open their head and they need to say, you know what? I want to know what guys want. Stop thinking you know what guys want. Let's get back into the video.
Find happiness that way.
Absolutely.
Do you think you're shallow?
No.
Why not?
I think a lot of people want what they want, and when we figure out what we want, we should stick to it. We shouldn't lower our standards because we haven't found what we want yet. Just keep looking.
Keep looking. You're 40 years old. Talking about not lowering your standards, you better lower those standards. And I'm going to say this to a lot of these young women are coming up now. Stop listening to these older women. They had their opportunity. Listen to me carefully, young woman. Listen. You are 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. You have 7 years to get yourself together from 18 to say like 25 to 26. You supposed to focus like a laser to find your significant other. What this lady is talking about is crazy. She's illusional. She's crazy in her head. She is looking for a man that makes $300,000 a year. That's rare. A guy who's making that, he's gonna take a younger woman. That's how guys think once they're making that type of money and they start moving with successful people. Guys are going to take the best. That's why it's good when you take a guy and the guy is working his way from the bottom, working his way up to the top. Those are the guys that you go for. But if you're taking a guy that's already making $300,000 a year and you think he's gonna take your foolishness from you, he's not gonna do that. Those guys are rare. So, if you guys like my channel, please subscribe to the channel. Once again, this is O'Neal Panton with Staying Fresh Every Day. Peace.